I'll tell y'all today, y'all gonna wake up, I promise you. Look, the way I'm looking at this right now, if you make $40,000 a year, after the day, you're gonna bump up to 60,000. See what I'm saying? We finna wake up. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm telling you. Motivation. Basically, like I said, everyone wants to find a way to give back in a way. If it's through, like you said, helping your family out, or you said helping people out with being a nurse, you said helping kids out at school, you said motivating people to understand the aspiration with God. Everyone has that in them that they want to somehow give back. And my question is, how do you plan on giving back? Like you said, with money, with your family, everything. If you're making $30,000 a year, $40,000 a year, you're saying. I feel like everyone in here could double up what they're making now. That's just the way I see it. I could be wrong, but when I graduated at Savannah State, I worked at Goodwill and I made $8 an hour. And I worked like I was to Kente. Like they killed me. And I made $8 an hour, and I got so fed up, I literally walked out. I quit. Like one day I just quit. My parents were like, "How you gonna quit with no other job, these type of income?" I was like, "I got it. I believe in God. I trust God." I got another job at a gas station. I made $10 an hour. Everybody was like, "So you left Goodwill for a gas station?" And I was like, I mean, look, I'm gonna get where I gotta get to. You feel me? I said, I'm gonna do it. Because if I was doing it, that's when I started my group, and I was protesting, storming out in every day. I was like, eventually, I'm gonna get to where I need to get to. Then my boss at the gas station, she tried me one day. I walked out again. I was just I'm telling you, she was a little short, Caucasian lady. And she got mad because I didn't clean a chair. And she went in on me. I'm like, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. So I literally walked out. So my parents would get it. I was like, you can't just keep quitting these jobs without having a backup plan. And I told them, I said, that's that old folk way of thinking. I said, I told them, I said, y'all live average to me. I said, y'all made something because my dad was in the military. So, he made good money, had good benefits. My mom is a nurse / teacher. I don't know what she do really. She always have something different. But I was like, I want to buy y'all a house one day. I was like, y'all supported me all this time. I got a little sister who I'm paying for her college right now. And my parents are so grateful for that. But I can do that if I never quit Goodwill or the gas station job. I wouldn't do what I'm doing now. Like I told a couple of y'all earlier, I'm going to Oklahoma next month. I'm making $5,000 just to go out there for 30 minutes, basically. I'm talking to the kids for 30 minutes, $5,000. Like, who made $5,000 in 30 minutes? And they paying for my flight, my hotel. But if I had if I was working at these doo-doo jobs, making $8 an hour, I have to be like, I gotta ask my boss, can I take off and this? But at these good jobs, well, I've never worked like a good job like that, but I'm pretty sure you can be like, look, I gotta take off for. We like, Thomas, you were just off for 9 days. I don't know why, but you can't do that working at Goodwill. You can't do that. You get 9 days vacation. They're gonna be like, nah, I'll give you about 3 or 4. But once I found my purpose, I was like, I need to help you. Like when I founded this group, I was like, yo, I was talking about it, and I was like, Steve, you stupid. They was like, it ain't gonna work. Because the way I looked at it, I said, we have groups out now like the NAACP and Black Lives Matter, but they really do the same thing. Like whenever something bad happens, they go out, they protest, nothing changes, nothing. When I protest in Stormont Park, I'm protesting there every week. I'm like, the Confederate flags gotta go. They're still up there. I was like, ain't nothing gonna change. Then I went on the news and the governor deal, I called him a racist on the news. That's when I was like, this dude is retarded. That's what I was saying, but once I said that, that's when the stuff started to take off for him. They're like, I kind of want to hear what he got to say now. They're like, most people don't just speak their mind. That's why I just met LeVar Ball at a game like a week or 2 ago. And I look up to this man now because he says what he wants, he does what he wants. But check out how much money he got now. His son could have signed with any shoe company, but he said, nah, he's going to stay with family. He's going to sign with BBB. I was like, you turning down millions for this? Lonzo is the highest paid rookie in the league this past year. And it wasn't from his NBA rookie contract because that would be the #1 pick. But so from him just believing in himself, finding his purpose, life is a little different. You see what I'm saying? So with that said, I'm gonna have my guest speaker come up. He's gonna talk to y'all about the power of affirmation and a whole lot more. So give it up to my man Cam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, guys, just piggyback off a little bit what Steven was talking about. If I can get this one quickly. Appreciate it. Of course, purpose is very important. Otherwise, you'll be walking around just as a wandering, I guess, generality. You want to be as specific. But before we get into that, I'll speak to you guys about the power of affirmations. We're also talking about personal development. And then finally, we're going to touch on the side. Okay. Now, does anyone know what affirmation means or what it is? Show of hands, nobody? Okay, that's fine. Affirmation is basically speaking things into existence. So when I'm speaking on affirmations, I mean you have to verbally speak positivity into your life and also verbally go within yourself and affirm these positive things that you want, that you're calling upon on yourself. So for instance, I talk to myself. I don't have a problem talking to myself. I'll do it in public. I'll do it in the gym. I'm in the mirror telling myself, listen, you got one more set. You need to suck that up. I know it burns. Keep pushing. Keep going. I'm talking to myself at work when my manager's getting on my nerves, telling me that I didn't send out a report, knowing that I sent out the report because he showed up late to a meeting and I was 10 minutes early, but it's still something piggyback off of that he wants to nitpick at me on. I understand that, but at the same time, you have all this negativity around you, and what really matters is what do you have within yourself, and what is that positive affirmation that you're putting out there. So just to show you guys that I'm pretty serious about this. Every day, I'm in my own book and I'm writing down different affirmations of myself, and I'm verbally, physically speaking these things out into existence. So for example, I am successful. I am a multi-millionaire. I am charitable. I am a leader. I am the one. These are just specific things that every day I'm writing down in my book. I just choose 5. I write them out in the morning and I recite them to myself as well, at least 10 times before I even start the day. Before I pick up my phone, checking on Instagram, looking at social media, looking at ESPN, any of that. Because I understand that first and foremost, you have to make sure that you're right with yourself, especially with the way the society is geared towards nowadays. It's all about, look at me, I'm doing this. And that can really distract you in regards to what you have going on in your life. You're looking at someone else's flashy lifestyle, not understanding of majority of that stuff is entertainment. These people don't live in the real life. They don't live the reality that we live in. So with that being said, you have to be able to go within yourself and control your own reality. Stop looking outwards to people to motivate you and to push you towards the things that you want. Because at the end of the day, it starts here. It starts from within yourself. Personally, I just had a breakthrough in deciding on what it is that I want to do. I mean, say for instance, this is an example. I mean, I've been playing with the public speaking and motivational thing for going on 2 years now. This is actually my first time, speaking to a small group of people other than being on social media. And even then doing that, I wasn't consistent with it. So I was still in between the fence. And what I found out was that I was getting in my own way. I was getting in my own way. And that was more of a mental block because I was distracted by watching other people do what they're passionate about, watching other people chase their goals, chase their dreams. It's attractive to watch people grind. It's attractive to watch them go through the whole process of becoming great. But then I sat back and said, I'm sitting here looking at all these people, I'm scrolling, I'm doing research, like, dang, yo, that grind is stupid. And then it's like, bro, why aren't you grinding? Cam, why aren't you grinding? You have the same power, you have the same capabilities that 9 out of 10 of these guys have. The only thing that they might have more than me is money. But I guarantee you they're not gonna outwork me, like my boy Steven said. If you stay consistent and just decide that this is what you wanna do and go after it, and just do it. Just do it, guys. I promise you. You might fall. You are going to fall. I'm not going to lie. That's a part of life. But it's all about how you get up after the fall. You're gonna have your bumps and bruises. You're gonna scrape your knees up. You're gonna bump your head. Life is gonna punch you in your mouth. But it's all about what are you gonna do when you get punched in the mouth. And that is a full circle back to your affirmations. What is it that you're telling yourself? If you tell yourself that you're a beast, that you're a champion, that you can't be stopped, that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Once you get punched in the mouth, it doesn't matter. You're gonna take that wound. You're gonna say, okay, that was cute. Yeah, you busted my lip. Yeah, you might have knocked out a tooth. But it doesn't matter because I know what I am and I reassure that within myself every day. And that's all I got.
Hours in the day. No matter what, it's 24 hours. 12 noon or 12 midnight, 12, it's 24 hours in the day. And most people, I'm gonna break down how most people spend their days. Because most people, you spend at least 8 hours of your day at work. So that's already cut you down to 16 hours in your day. They say the average person wants 8 hours of sleep. I'm gonna just say 6, because I don't think most people sleep for 8 hours. So I'm gonna cut that to 6. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that down to 6. 6 for sleep, which gives you, I'm not good with math. 10, I would say, look, I cheated off the do all so I leave you with 10 hours in your day already. I'm gonna put in 2 hours just to get to work, get back to work, to eat, you know, lunch break. I'm just putting 2 hours for that. Which leaves you with 8 hours. After you get home, shower, cook, I'm gonna just take off another hour. That about an hour, 2 hours? What y'all think? About 2 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking for 2 hours. I'm gonna cook breakfast, dinner. I'm about showering and you know,
just winding it down.
Yeah, I'm just 2 hours. Hour and a half, yeah. I'm running up to just 2. I'm just 2. I'm at 2 hours to let me take it right. That's what 6 hours left in your day, right? So within that 6 hours, how do you spend that 6 hours? Do you spend it, like Cam said, he at the gym, he's training a client, he's going twice a day. Are you spending it, like I said, are you working out or are you spending it on Facebook, on Instagram all day, doing nothing? Are you just watching TV? Are you watching the NBA games or loving hip hop? Or you know, are you wasting your time doing that? Or are you gonna spend your time trying to achieve your dream? During them 6 hours, are you, like I said, reading a book? Are you, if you like, you said you want to be a nurse. Are you, those 6 hours, are you doing things to achieve that goal? During your other 6 hours you have just free time? Or are you watching Being Mary Jane? You know what I'm saying? Kind of females love them shows. So,
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy, there you go. Or even with the guys though, like, are you, your 6 hours, are you like, oh man, I'm finna go watch the Falcons against who they play, you know? Cause that's 3 hours of your day gone right there. And when I started value time, it's crazy because the first time I met Eric Thomas, it was the NCAA tournament. It was the Elite Eight. And he was like, hey, what teams are still playing? I named every team, like, I was happy to name him. He was like, that's sad. I said, what you mean? He was like, you should not know that. He said, you have that much time that you can tell me. I told him about every game. I'm like, yeah, Florida, it was like 2-3 years ago. I'm like, yeah, Florida won on a buzzer beater. He was like, that's sad. I really felt bad. I was like, what you mean? He was like, you wasting time during your day. He was like, you trying to do this, but you wasting time watching TV and all this. How do you expect to be different than the other person? So that's why I value time. Like Cam said, I wake up at 4 o'clock every morning. I'm not doing 3:30. I wake up at 4 o'clock every morning. And like I said, I probably sleep like 3-4 hours a night. Like even like Thomas the admin, like I got this little chat on me. Thomas told me all the time, he be like, bro, you need to sleep. He be like, he gonna show me like stats on why I need to sleep. And I'm like, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Cause at the end of the day, I'm gonna die one day. So when I'm dead, it's all I'm gonna be doing is sleeping. So while I don't wanna throw y'all under the bus, I'm finna too. I don't care. Our little chat. They get mad at me all the time because they like to party. They go out, everybody put in on the section, have a good night. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. I probably turn up like what, twice probably? Like maybe if that, maybe 3 times at the most.
Big occasion.
Yeah, cause they be like, Steve, you lame. I be like, I ain't lame, but I'm not finna spend my money to do this when I can be at home making money. That's how I look at it. And like I said, Edmund, the only person in the chat that be kind of having my back sometimes. See what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's just the mindset though. Yeah. Well, that time, like, for them 6 hours, you spending, if you're going out, you spending what, about, I'm gonna just say an hour to pre-game and, you know, get ready and all that. Yeah. You're gonna be there for a good about 2-3 hours, you're gonna be there. Then getting back, I know me, and when I go out, I gotta go to Waffle House when I leave. So that's another hour that I'm wasting. That's 5 of the 6 hours right there. Like literally, I could have been, I could have been reading a book. Like I said, I'm writing my second book right now. The first book I wrote, it was a short book, but it took more time than I thought it was gonna take. But during that time, like I said, I wasn't doing nothing. Like I wasn't. Now I just started back, like hooping and kind of occasionally now, and that's why I thank y'all for that too. But they got me hooping. I feel bad when I don't. But like I told you, I'm trying to get in the gym more to actually work out now, cause the stomach, it gotta go. I be feeling pregnant, ain't no lie. I be feeling pregnant, but it gotta go. But I'm saying, when it's time, I want y'all to really value y'all time, though, for real, for real. Cause like I said, everyone got the same 24 hours. And the only difference between making 6 figures and making $40,000 to me is how you invest your time. That's because since I started valuing my time, like I said, I came from making $8 an hour to now, I'm straight. I'm just saying, I'm Gucci. So I was gonna do that last, but after hearing that great stuff Cam said, I had to just skip up with that real fast. But first thing I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna write down 6 reasons or 6 steps. And 6 steps to get you into being successful. Alright. These 6 steps that I learned. And I said everything I tell y'all, I learned from somebody. And people who I learned it from, they're all, like you said, y'all know who Eric Thomas is. Yeah. He's one of the biggest speakers in the world. He literally calls me once a week. So I'm like, since I got that, I'm like, that's awesome. Because his, Kendall Ficklin, my mentor, he works with Eric Thomas. Like, if you see a video for Eric Thomas, you're going to see Kendall Ficklin in the video as well. He always with him. And I'm saying, Kendall reached out to me. I ain't reached out to him. He and me one day on Instagram. He was like, yeah, I see what you're doing with these protests. Yeah. It took me about a good month to finally link with the guy. I was like, I don't know you. I didn't know who he was. I thought he was just trying to BS me on the real. Right. But I said he didn't help me out. But the first step I'm gonna say is believe in yourself. If you can't read this, I apologize. But believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, who finna believe in you? Like, the world don't care about you. You just literally one person. Like, they're gonna use you, like I said, to make money for their company. Or they're gonna use you like, either if you don't got money, they're gonna look at you as you ain't nothing. But you have to believe in yourself. Like me, I believe in myself. I believe in my group. Like, I believe that I can do whatever I need to do. Whatever I want to do. And I do what I want to do now. Like, I say what I want to say. I do what I want to do because I believe in myself. Like, so you have to take that pride, be like, you know what? Today, I want to go out and do 1,000 push-ups. Example. That sounds hard, and it's going to be hard. But if you believe you can do it, you knock out 100, you start 5 minutes later, knock out 100. What I do now, when I roll out of bed, I got a friend, Stefan, he kind of big too. So he told me, whenever you wake up, go out of bed, do 50 push-ups. That's all I do now. I don't do no more after that. That's all I do. But it's just, you gotta believe in yourself. So now, after what I just promised with Cam, I'm gonna double that to 100 every day I get out. Yeah. Like, I'm doubling it. It's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna double it. The second goal, step we're gonna take to get to the gym is work your butt off. Like we said, we all got the same 24 hours. But the difference is, are you outworking the other person? The reason I wake up at 4 o'clock every morning is I feel like that's when everybody sleep. I'm like, when I'm asleep, I feel like someone else is out there doing what I want to do. So I said, I work my butt off. I do. Like I said, I cut off so much just to get to my dream. And now I literally love what I do. Like, whenever I get a call, like, hey, come here, I'm happy. I'm like, turn up. Yeah, I'm getting paid to travel, to speak, And it's crazy, I don't know if y'all knew, I grew up, I stuttered. Like, they called me Stutter Steve Hudson. That's why they laughing. I'm talking about my first time getting in trouble. Like, I got detention. My teacher was like, "What's your favorite food?" I was like, "Let me pick something easy so I don't stutter." So I was like, "I'm gonna say peanut butter jelly." It's easy, right? Man, they get up. I'm like, oh, I'm stuttering bad. I was like, "Fuck it, peanut butter jelly." That came out so clear though. So I got detention for that. But I was like, dang, who would think the boy, like I said, Stutter Steve, now literally gets paid to speak? That's like the exact opposite. But it don't come from just waking up like I want to speak. I literally practice speaking. Like I literally practice slowing down when I talk so I don't stutter. Cause like I said, y'all don't know how I was back then. I was, them two can tell you. I was, and then I'm loud at that. So it's like, bro, I just now what stuttering so much. Like people can ask anything. I'm the one you hear talking. They like, come on, Steve. But that's me though. So now, now I don't work on that. I literally worked on my speaking. So now, like I said, I speak well enough to where I literally get paid to speak. Like, so who would have thought that? The third goal, stop making excuses. Stop making excuses. One thing that I learned, everybody has a dream. Everyone has a dream. Everyone's like, man, I want to do this, I want to do that. But they will make an excuse in a heartbeat to why they can't do it. You can be like, today you can be like, all right, man, like, I want to, like you said, you're a teacher. But you want to make that go into nursing, right? All right, that's your dream. They go to nursing. You be teaching for a year, 2 years, 3 years. I could be like, hey, Lana, why you not nurse yet? You gonna come up with some excuse. Man, my principal ain't give me a recommendation, or you gonna be like, man, it's something. And I hate excuses. I feel like if you can make an excuse, to me it's nothing but a lie. Like that's just how I look at it. Like I said, if I say I'm gonna do 100 push-ups, I just promise this, man, I'm doing it. Like, it's gonna hurt. I know, like I said, when I get to 50, I'm gonna be like, oh, I made this promise. But I know if I want to get to where I want to get, and you know what, I'm actually gonna add sit-ups in it now too. If I'm thinking about it, that's how I lose my stomach, sit up, think about it. So I'm gonna add 50 sit-ups to it too. And I'm not gonna make no excuses. Like, y'all can call me at 5 in the morning. I'm gonna be like, hold on, I'm doing sit-ups. Like, if y'all don't believe me, it's going down. Once you get money, that's how you get power. The fourth one, don't be afraid to fail. I'm saying don't be afraid of failure. Failure is what scares everyone. Because you don't want to fail. You be like, okay, I got this job, I hate my job, but I can't just quit because you need money coming in. Or the way I look at it, as a person, if you're scared to do something, you're going to stutter with it. So they say like, let's just pretend this right here is like a pit of fire you got to jump over to get to $1 million. You're going to be like, you scared to jump over that pit. I'm just going to jump. Either I'm going to get burned or I'm going to be rich. It's that simple. But most people, you're going to be like, should? The fire's kind of hot, you know, you can't be afraid to fail. Because like I said, if you do something, you fall down, like Cam said, you get punched in the mouth, you got a bloody lip. You ain't dead. You feel like you're not dead. You can still go bathroom, clean it up, the next day, get back at it. So you cannot be afraid of failure. Because if you are scared to fail, you're going to be stuck where you at forever. The fifth one, the one I told my father this, and he told me I was stupid, but just break the rules. Literally, break the rules. When I say break the rules, be different. Long story short, be different. America has us brainwashed to think you have to go to high school, when you graduate, go to college, when you graduate, get a job, when you're gonna get your dream job. That's not how life works. It's really not. Like I said, you pay all that money for college to go out. You got to pay your student debt first of all. Then you're gonna have a little job that you don't even like. I say break the rules. Like I said, I went to college. I'm paying for my sister's college because she just loves it. But me personally, if you're not going for like a nurse, a lawyer, or something like that, I'm not gonna say don't go, but be different. Like that's why I said LeVar Ball. I'm so happy I met that dude, y'all. Like he literally pulled his son, his youngest one, out of high school. He was like, "You finna play overseas, bro." Like literally, he's like, "Why am I gonna let you do this the way everybody else do it, and UCLA make money off of you? When I'm your dad, I can make money off of you, and I can give you some of the money that I'm making off of you." So I'm saying, he's 16 years old with his own shoe. Like no one's ever done that. Like not Kobe, LeBron. No one has ever done that. And I said LeVar, he broke the rules. Like I said, everybody think he's stupid, crazy, what he say. He didn't start his own league. Like look at the BBB is, I'm not gonna say as big as Nike yet. I think it's gonna get there. And it's just from him, like I said, he broke the rules. Like who you know gonna take your kid out of high school to go overseas at 16 years old? I can't think of no other person who would do that. So I'm saying break the rule. I told my dad when I had to quit both my jobs, he was like, dude, you can't do that though. He was like, at the end of the day, you gotta make money. Like, you got a car note that's $500 a month. He was like, I ain't finna pay that. I was like, I mean, you don't gotta pay it. I got it. He's like, dude, car notes, rents, phone bills. You got bills, so you gotta make money. But if you stay this average path, you live in paycheck to paycheck. And I know no one wants to live paycheck to paycheck. That's, yeah, it's when you have that dream, work your butt off, do what you gotta do to achieve that dream. Like, honestly. And the last one I got for that is read. I told everybody to read as much as you can because there's somebody who's done what you're trying to do. Like, more than likely, it's somebody who's done it. And they probably documented it. And it's giving you the steps exactly to get where you want to get. But like I said, you can see it on TV. It's different when you actually read it. So I tell everybody to read, and that's how you're gonna get to the dream that you want to get to. That's how you're gonna get that dream job, your dream car, your dream house. You know, doing what you want to do. And I'm gonna tell y'all a quick little story. It's a little different, but this is when I knew I was doing something right. At Georgia Tech, someone got shot and killed. So there was protesting up there, you know, everything's going crazy. So my phone blowing up, like, hey Steve, these cops going crazy in Atlanta, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, oh man, I gotta go out there. Cause me and a couple of my friends, we actually used to police the police. So we were like pull behind police. See, I love the Black Panther Party. So I was like, they did it back then, stuff was changing, and then America like wiped them out. So I met Bobby Steele, his co-founder. I met him, told him about it. He was like, don't do that, bro. Like, time different, they gonna shoot you now. I was like, if I die, I die. So I started policing the police. After a while, I'm like, bro, stuff is really kind of changing, you feel me? So I go to Tech during this protest. As soon as I pull up, it's me and I got another friend. We pull up, he was like, bro, all the cops are looking at your car. He was like, I swear they know it's you. I was like, I doubt it. I get out there, the protest done died down. I get there, I have my pistol on my hip, the news station, they like, oh Steve, yeah. 2 cops come up to me. I've been there for about 10 minutes. They come to me first name, hey Steve, you need to go. I'm like, bro, how you know my name, first of all? Then it's a black cop told me to go. White cop comes up, take my gun off me, put me in handcuffs. I'm like, dude, I ain't even do nothing. So I got arrested literally for being there. I ain't do nothing. I'm in the car, the cops were like, hey Steve, what you got planned next? Like, why you using the gun? I'm like, bruh, I don't like y'all, I ain't talking to y'all. But I'm just like, to have that power, and the cops knew who I was, just for me being there, I was like, gosh, I'm the shit. I was like, I'm doing something right, you know? So I'm in jail. I don't even say I was in jail. I went in there, I was on the phone the whole time. Like, I didn't go in a holding cell. They just had me in there on the phone. I was like, why am I in here? Because I'm clearly not arrested. They literally was like, everything died down. You coming out there, They were scared I was going to get stuff back jumping. I was like, that's power. And I was like, I got all y'all scared of me. Like, I really felt like I was MLK or something. I was like, that's lit. But that came, literally, having that power came from just me, like I said, doing me, believing in what I believe was necessary. And the only reason I started policing the police was because of these brutality cases. So I'm like, they're not gonna do nothing when somebody looking at them. They ain't gonna do nothing if they see we pull up a car deep and we all strapped telling them laws. And in Atlanta, we barely have them here, like the big time cases. And I feel like that just came, like I said, from me believing in myself, me working my butt off. I didn't make excuses that night. I didn't want to go out to tech. I was like, I ain't going. I was like, if I don't do it, who gonna do it? I ain't want nobody to die there. And I'm like, if I would have went, that could have changed. Wasn't afraid of failure. Like I said, I ain't scared of nothing now. Like, you got a gun on me right now. I'm like, either you gonna shoot me, or you not. Like, straight like that. Break the rules and read. So, them 6 steps that I think y'all should take in, you know, believe in it. It's gonna get you to where you gotta get to in life. These 6 reasons, also something that I learned, and it helped me out a lot. I'm gonna switch the color to blue because I'm tired of all this red. But the first one I'm gonna put is you spend too much time with negative people. If you want to be successful and get to where you want, you gotta hang with people with the same dream you got. You gotta hang with people with that same goal. If you like, man, I wanna go buy this new Mercedes Benz, you know what I'm saying? I wanna get this Benz. But your friend's like, you're not gonna get that car. You might as well just stick to getting the 1946 Honda Accord. You know what I'm saying? They not benefiting you, you know? You like, man, I wanna open up this business. But they're like, you can't open no business. Like, who is you? You know, like, if you hang with people like that, eventually your mindset is going to, like, I ain't gonna say be as bad as theirs, but it's going to somehow kind of make an even score. So if you want to be successful, you want to be rich, you want to get that Mercedes, I'm gonna go hang with the person who I see with the Mercedes. So I can learn from them, like, dang, see what they did, how they got their car, you know what I'm saying? Or the person with an 8-bedroom mansion, but I'm living in a 1-bedroom apartment, I rent $200 a month. You know, like, I'm finna hang with a person that's already been there, that's done that. So first one I'm gonna say, spend too much time with negative people. The second one I'm gonna say is your plan. That's just real, it's your plan. Everyone in here was a failing score on the self-assessment, except for Thomas.
If I redo it, it'll probably be 7. I was doing how much I feel.
How much you feel? Yeah. Everybody's playing. Like, realistically, people play a lot. That's why I said, I done cut off people. Like I said, back in college, I was lit every night. Like, literally, I was the one, Steve, they called me Swag in college. Like, that was my name. I got shirts that say I am Swag, and like, literally, they called me Swag. I was like, always.
Blonde hair.
What? I did have blonde hair for a minute. I was going crazy. It was like, man, but that was me in college though. I was like, it's fun. When I graduated at first, I was still doing the same thing. And after a while, I was like, man, I done been in school for 5 years. And now I'm working at Goodwill, making $8 an hour. I'm spending most of my money on liquor, going out anywhere. So I'm like, what I'm gonna be in 5 years from now, you know? I was like, let me stop playing. Once you get that, they said you get that goal, go get it. People be stuck because they play too much. The third goal, or the third reason you're stuck, if you're stuck, you haven't set goals. I tell people all the time, especially when I talk to kids, you can have a goal in your head, but write it down. Because it's different when you actually can write something down and you can read it. It's just, I don't know why, but your mind comprehend. Your mind make it work. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you write down, I want to be a doctor, and you read that every day, you're gonna do something towards that goal. But if you just say it, I want to be a doctor, you're gonna start playing. Again, like I said, you're gonna spend time with negative people. So you gotta set your goals. Like I say, write it down. Just like I asked most of y'all, what's your dream job? It took some people like a minute to really think of it. We all in the age range from at least what 21 to 26, 27, 28. You know, we all in our 20s. So we all in that same boat to where we can do whatever we want. It's not too late. If you like 60, you like, man, like that then you looking like I should have done it. Now's the time where ain't no excuses. Do it. That's about the fourth step. You care what other people think. I know me, this is me, it's not everybody. I don't care what no one thinks. Like, I'm gonna do me, I'm gonna do it how I wanna do it, I'm gonna say what I wanna say, because at the end of the day, this is my life. Like, my parents, like when I first started policing the police, they were like, stop. They're like, you're gonna get shot. I'm like, I hear you, I feel you. If I was a parent, I'd be scared too. But at the end of the day, I feel like God put me on this earth to do that. So you got to do what you want to do. Don't care what other people think, because most people mindset is average. That's why you don't see everybody's not rich. Everyone's not riding around in a Bugatti. But when you see a Bugatti, you're like, oh, bro, look at that Bugatti. You know what I'm saying? Because most people have that average mindset because they care what people think. You like, if I do it different, people gonna talk about me. People gonna judge me. So don't care what people think. I know one time I protested on Mountain Park. It was literally a whole Facebook page made about how dumb I was. And I thought it was funny, but I was like, y'all care so much about what I'm doing, but I don't care. Like Edmund, he protested one time with me. Yeah. That's my mom. I had to beg him to go like 10 times. but once he finally went, he was like, like it was respected. He was like, but this kind of cool. We had the news followers literally up the mountain, back down, folks on the mountain clapping like, good job, keep doing it. He's like, I never would have thought it was like that. But it's like, if he didn't step out, be like, you know what, I'm gonna just do it. He would have that same mindset where else have like, why they protest? It's stupid. Like it ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? So don't care what no one else think. Believe in yourself. The fifth step by most people is stuck. That's scared of failure. If you're scared of failure, you're going to stay where you're at. Because it's comfortable. You like, man, I'm good, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm making it comfortable. You like, if I do something else, I might fail, and then I'm gonna be uncomfortable. I'm the type of person, I don't like being comfortable. Like, if I'm in a room with 100 people who I don't know, I'm gonna say something stupid. Like, I'm gonna get up and start talking stupid, so they be like, what's he doing? But I like being uncomfortable, because to me, that's where the people who are like successful with money, they do things that you wouldn't normally do. You know what I'm saying? They're not scared of failure. So if you're scared of failure, you're gonna stay, like I said, on this average path. And I don't think anyone in here wants to be average. I don't think so, because y'all here. So I don't think so. And the sixth one, and the last one I'm gonna say, is your addictions. If you have bad habits, bad addictions, if you have these bad traits, it's going to end up coming out some way, somehow. If you like, yeah, I'm doing this, but I'm an alcoholic, you messing up yourself. You're going to end up, like I said, you're wasting money, you're you can end up doing something dumb, getting a ring on it. It's just your addictions. If you're like, oh yeah, I'm not judging nobody, but you're like, man, I'm finna just smoke all day, every day, but I wanna own a company. Realistically, you think that's gonna happen? Like, it could, but I'm just saying, like, realistically, if you have bad addictions, you're gonna fail. You have a good probability of failing. People do make it with bad habits, but it just makes it harder. So this is 6 steps that I feel like most people get stuck with, and this is why.